this right here tonight is just information overload. We're just trying to like create an atmosphere where there's just like, you know, too much music, like video happening, like you know, audio books or spoken word, and basically just overload people's senses because there's so much information out there. You know, we got books and magazines everywhere too, like a lot of the later political magazines and subscriptions to the issues of them. And this is just to create an atmosphere of just like massive stimulation, you know, and see what people think about it. And we already had complaints, like people wanted to watch the videos. Like, well, you're not here just to watch the video. There's like 4 or 5 other things that you should be trying to cue into as well. And this is just an event series we're doing called Ism Schism. The first one we did, this is like the end of 4 weeks. The first one was a discussion on anarchism, like what is it? Is it relevant? What are the applications of it? And the use of the term, and then the idea of evolving basically like self-sustaining cultural practices, like whether it be through art, music, or literature, or events. And the second of every day was book reviews. We only had a couple people show up to that one. It was pretty tight though. It was review books to each other basically. And then the third one was a movie we showed. This movie, The Spook Who Sat by the Door. It's like 70s, you heard it. It was pretty hot. I don't know, it's quite like black exploitation, but they addresses the issues of race within government, within the CIA, and they basically they allow this one token black guy to get into the CIA. Is their idea of integration, and he takes all the information, techniques that he learns, and takes them back to his hometown, where he teaches these kids and these other gang member kids that he used to roll with. He teaches them all these like tactics that the CIA uses, and they basically start like an underground guerrilla army. It's a pretty badass movie. I heavily recommend it. But we showed that, we projected it here last week, and then this is information overload. You know, hopefully we'll get some more events in the next couple of weeks. Actually, a friend of mine, he told me that there's a guy that spent like 17 years in prison for Black Panthers. It's like a minister of defense, a minister of information or something, and he's interested in speaking, so that might be the next event. We should probably get that. Hopefully get it locked down for February, we'll see, you know. But that's like the big project here, you know, for tonight and all that.
My girl's hosting an MC battle, which is Wednesday night here, and that's open mic night, which is like the greatest open mic night I've ever been to. I love it. Counterculture Wednesday night open mic. It's definitely open, and people can, you know, just get up there, spit poetry, spit rhymes, MC a little bit. We've had DJs come in and just kind of mix it between sets. It's guitars, acoustic guitars, whatever you want to do. It's for the open mic. We're giving this away. She's giving this away. It was a collaboration that me and her made. She got the piece for it and came up with this idea to have the crown of thorns on here. That's what they're giving away. Like the king of the MC battle is gonna get this. And it went around this candle before, like that. But it's like the whole theme is like the crown of thorns and stuff. And so that's gonna be given away on Wednesday. Come down if you guys gotta spit some rhymes.
What's happening? You know, I do a clothing line called Wild Action. I've got like, you know, 20 some odd designs, basically mostly silk screening, sew some stuff too, but basically just like aggressive, socially aggressive and provocative clothing line, you know, mob, like groups of people in action just doing shit basically. That's like the whole point behind it. It actually comes from a law out of Chicago originally, and it says 2 or more people gather together to do an unlawful act. And we thought that kind of epitomized skateboarding and graffiti art to us basically, because a lot of times you just come together to do it, you know, like you're going around with some friends or whatever, and then almost every interpretation of that skateboarding or graffiti is seen as criminal. So we thought that, well, fuck that, that's the law, you know, that we are embracing that, you know, we don't really
It means that you cannot trust the future or have faith that the past will always be there. Occupation means you live out your life under military rule and the constant threat of death. A quick death from a sniper's bullet or a rocket attack from an F-16. A crushing, suffocating death beneath the rubble of a bulldozed building. A slow, bleeding death in an ambulance held for hours at a checkpoint. A dark death on the torture tables of an Israeli prison. A random, arbitrary death as their tanks spray a crowd with machine gun fire, a cold, calculated death from malnutrition and curable diseases, 1,000 small deaths as you watch your family die around you.